Hello, this is Talamiro with another episode on the BotC server. So, what are we doing on this episode? Well, if you can see there in the back there, got an elytra. So what does that mean? Well, I've got a bunch of not gunpowder, sugarcane. I do have some gunpowder, not just gunpowder, but gunpowder fishes, which is pretty cool. Where did I leave those critters? Did I put them back? Here they are. Explosive crucians. I don't know what that is, but I know that they do give a lot of gunpowder each. Each fish, I think, gives something like 3 gunpowder. So it's going to make a lot of rockets, which is great. And I'm thinking I'm going to make a shulker box exclusively dedicated to just rockets. So there's the plan there. So then once we got that going, I'm going to enchant up that elytra. I'm going to go over to the little village, get those enchantments for it, and we're probably going to march on back to the Scholar's Citadel, because there are... Ooh. I'm checking this thing out. No, we want to keep that. We're going to be checking out the quests that Jordy had set up over at the Scholar's Citadel. I'm really looking forward to that. There's a few other things that I'm planning to also look after in this level, maybe including making a gunpowder farm. I might make one, considering the amount of fish that I do have. I got almost 2 entire chests of it, which is the equivalency of, what, 3, 4, 5, what is that? 6, 7, 8 chests of gunpowder. It's a fair bit. I may not need it, but that's one plan. And then I'm going to be ripping all this down, and we'll be recreating that into a proper, more of a standard sorting system instead of this. This works decently well, but there's some aspects of it that are a little bit frustrating to deal with. So I'm considering making a different type. I think it's time that we go over to the Scholar's Citadel and we start some of those missions. I think this might be a good time to go and roll a time lapse of that, of my journey over, using the elytra. This is going to be epic. I'm going to have a drink of water and we'll get that time lapse rolling. There it is. You can see the whole thing in all its glory. Load all the chunks in. Look at that, redstone all the way up there. Now, if you guys didn't know, these right here... Oh, that hurt. Let's turn off those numbers. These right here are actually training platforms for elytra users. That was, in fact, the very purpose of them in the first place. So they were expected to come all the way up here. They would have their training classes down below first, get all the understanding and logic to it. And then they would finally have to use one of these platforms to finally start training. I was getting a little bit too cold at that moment that I just needed to go and get something to warm me up. That is done. Let's pick this back up. And let me show you something, guys, really cool. If you guys don't already know this about chorus fruit, I've got my fireworks, and here we're going to jump off. Now let's go up really high. Okay, so here we are. The very top of the world. Not very top. Close enough. And let's just eat. And you see that? I just went from the very top of the... Oh, the benefits of this. There are so many benefits to being able to do that. Going from the very top down to... If you're in some sort of a fight and you want to lose whoever's attacking you really quick, I gotta say, that is a great option. Okay, so I have no idea where these potential quests might be, so I'm gonna look around and see what I can find. I'm gonna take a guess they're probably in the bottom, but any time that I find one, like that, I'm talking in the library area or something like that, or maybe in the classes. Probably most likely in the classes. So let's give her a shot. We'll go on down, and let's see what's there. There we go. Alright, where we're supposed to be. Now, as I said, there is a lot of potential options here. I'm going to start looking through the library first, just because that is the most likely location that we're going to find some quests. That's my theory, at least. Oh, this took such a long time to get to this point. The students probably all say the same thing. I really think I should study right now and not talk to you. So it's obvious this guy's got a quest for me. I'll get back to him in a moment. R&D honors. If you wanted to enroll, you would have to speak with the scribes in the gate at the gate. Oh, there's a standard student over here. Jordy did a really good job of throwing in a lot of NPCs around here. I'm quite impressed. I don't know if you would understand the answer to that question, honors student of R&D, considering I'm the one that built this place. Why, hello, Darren Ward Hothbury. And there's... That speaks Telomere? Hello, Telomere. Welcome to the Citadel Library. You don't look like you have ever signed out a book, have you? Actually, no, I am new here. I don't have to answer to you. I'll say so. I thought so. By the way, by the look of your swagger. Also, I don't recognize you. I guess that would mean you don't have a library card. I don't. Should I have one? Well, that depends. You can only have one if you are a student. However, if you're a student, your instructors can probably help you for most of it. And if that doesn't work, I have heard that something called Google knows everything anyways. Yeah, it sure does. Jordy. But do you know what it doesn't have? My last volume of Rin's So Many Enchantments descriptions. I am so swamped here, putting away books and signing them out again. Signing them out? Would I get you to do me a favor and recover it for me? He lost his volume of Rin's So Many Enchantments descriptions. I guess, where should I start? Well, a student named Kayberg Denthal has it. He usually is frequenting the mess hall. That's probably a good place to start. Okay, thanks, I'll start there. I'm pretty sure what this quest is probably for mending books. I don't think Jordy knew about the fact that advanced mending was a thing in the Rin's So Many Enchantments. But the mess hall, that's the study. That's the classrooms. And by the fact that that's a loaf of bread, that's that's what I had put there, so this is definitely a mess hall. So I'm looking for, did it put in here? No, it didn't. I'm gonna just have to look for a named person because I can't remember the guy's name anymore. There's like Renthal or something. Haha, we found him. Gayberg. A book? Run so many enchantment descriptions? I've never heard of your book. Besides, I'm not even in the research and development courses. Find my book. How about that? I'll ask this guy. 4M Hillsborough. Hello there, student. How can I help you out today? Let's go through a lot of books. Well, we do. Unfortunately, however, we haven't received a shipment of books when we were supposed to last week. We are due to run out soon. Well, I could probably bring you some books. Yeah, I suppose that would work. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. If you can bring me at least 64 book stacks. What? If you can bring me at least 64 book stacks, I would be happy to reward with something good. 64 book stacks? 64! Are you asking for a stack of 64 books? Or 64 stacks of books? I'm speechless, guys. Challenge accepted? Oh my goodness. No, not yet. Mending quest line. I still have to find his book. Let's see what he says now. Don't have the book. Red. Go speak to Caber about the outstanding book. He should be in the Citadel mess hall. Then report back to Darlin's. Yeah, I just need to talk to Hothbury again and see what he says. Hey, changed to a question mark. He said he doesn't have it? Well, okay. The Citadel increased by 25 points. Faction. The Citadel increased by 25 points. Interesting. I still have the mending quest. Look at the registry. So he thinks he doesn't have it. Well, let's check the registry at the front of the library to see if he is lying. Oh, Jordy. Spell check. Spell check. Oh. Let's just click on him again. Okay, so I gotta go to the front of the library, and there's a registry there. I see it. Oh, that was interesting. It looks as though an entry has been smudged, but I can't see any entries for Kayberg Venthal. I guess I should go back to Darren Hothbury and tell him that. Okay. I'd really like to know about that factions thing. What's my factions rating so far for the Citadel? 1050. What say you, Hothbury? My book smudged? Never in my days. Everyone is supposed to cross it out, not smudge it. I am sure Kayberg had that book. Did Kayberg say anything else when you went to him? He said that he was never in the R&D, of course. Wasn't in the R&D course? Well then, why would he have taken the book out? I tell you, I am 100% sure that he has the book. Perhaps go and speak to Pomram Hillsborough in the R&D classroom. He's the overseer over there. Perhaps he knows. Well, if you just take a left out these doors, it's the next wing over. Okay? Right then, let's see what he has to say. Hillsborough. Oh there, can I help you? Well, have you seen this book? Kayberg Venthal is supposed to have... He's supposed to have it out, but he claims not to have. Well, there's the rest. Had to quit the outburst. He's supposed to have it, but claims he has not. Darren knows that he has it, but has no entry at the registry. Is he a student under your care? Run so many enchantment descriptions. I've seen it, obviously, but not for a while. I am like a walking upgrading descriptor anyway. But Kayberg? No, he's right. He has never been in this class. But I trust Darren that man has a mind like a steel trap. I'm sorry, but I can't help you anymore. I am busy marking some tests. Okay, thank you. What? Okay, yeah. He's done talking there. Let's go back to the quest, just see if there's anything else. I did that. Then return to the Lone what he says. Alright. So a lot of them back and forth. Well, that's pretty much what a lot of quests are like. You're just going back and forth getting information. But I do like this. I do like the story. I think I should sleep again. Here we go. Well rested? What do you have to say? He had nothing? Huh? That's a bummer. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Are you in this for the long haul? I'm in. What is it? Good. What I'm about to tell you, I should really do this in voices. Good. What I'm about to ask you to do, tell no one. It's not exactly standard operating procedure, but that is an important book. It would take Curran many years to write a replacement. I need you to go and search the dorms for a K-Briggs room and see if you can find the book. If you don't want to do that, I understand. Say no more, Downward, excuse me. You can count on me. Great. Thank you, my friend. His room is located downstairs in the dormitory. Now, I don't see any information here stating exactly what part of the dormitory he's in, but I think I'm going to continue using voices. I should have started doing that right off the bat. It sounds so much more funny. Now, where might this guy's room be? I'm going to assume that Jordy wouldn't put them just right off at the start. That would be a little bit odd, wouldn't it? No toilet paper. What a sin. Oh, looks like I found it. That's the book. So you can see right there, search K-Rig's room, quest complete. If you go into here in the quest logs, you can see it right here, search K-Rig's room, and it's been found. So we gotta go back to Hothbury and speak to him about this. Here we go. You found the book? Okay. New quest, speak to K-Brig. If you want to enroll, you speak with... Yeah, okay. So I gotta go speak with K-Brig now. Let's just double check that. Go and mock K-Brig for having the book in his room but not being honest. That's hilarious. Will do. Hey, K-Brig. Wait, how did you get that book? Wait a minute. You must have been snooping around my room. Guards! This man stole from me. Well, that was an unfortunate outcome. Nothing else? We got the book back at least. I think this quest was primarily just increasing my factions for the Citadel. It looks like that's all there is to that quest. That was fun though. Well guys, that looks like it's it. I'm gonna keep trying going to the top, and we'll see from the very top of the world if they've got any, if Jordy threw any more quests up at the top. Well guys, we're at the very top. The very, very top, and I had to go in. Oh, I'm still not warm enough. I still can't get anything. There isn't anything left. I'm so disappointed. Oh. I guess I want to get that quest done at least, if nothing else. So I think it's one of these buttons. One of these buttons takes me right down to the bottom. No? Maybe it's one of these? There we go. I hit those buttons well. Warming up instantly. Okay, guys. I'm going to go down below. I'm going to grab some shut-eye before we march back out. But if you saw that one quest there that the R&D guy wants us to do, he wants us to bring 64 books to Hillsbrad on the classes floor of the Citadel. I can do that. I thought it was going to be 64 stacks of books. That is quite the ordeal. 64 books? I can deal with that. So let's go get some sleep. And then get ourselves on back to the fortress. Well, I got a little distracted here. So you see from my inventory, I'm over at the little village there. And I originally had the entrance to the mine for this area right here. And there was the center well that was right here. And I didn't really like it like being that way. So I moved it over and now we got it right here. And I thought, you know what? I want to make this mine look a little bit more fancy. I might even turn it into like what one might consider a 16th century or 17th century, something like that, subway station. I'm thinking maybe. I'm not sure. I am still thinking about it. But yeah, that aside, let's get that leather. I don't think it's over here. Well, there's 64 leather there as well, and some cows that haven't grown up. Anyways. Aha, so there's the leather. And there's the sugarcane that we need. There we go, 64 bucks. I can grab those sticks again. Well, I'm back at the Citadel. Went through basically a whole stack of rockets. Man, I am not good at... Not great at landing on objects high up. Got ourselves in here. Oh, man. That didn't take long. It only took maybe three minutes. Alright, we're back to the level that matters most for me. Got it. Projectile protection 4? What? I'm being pushed from behind. Hey bud, I'm talking to the instructor guy, the Grand Master. Get out of my way. Yeah. What is that? Projectile protection 4. That's for 64 bucks. I'm disappointed. Good day, my friend, Talamir. Are you ready to bring me some more books? I am. I can for sure bring more books. Great. You're a new guy. Keep them coming. You can count on me. Alright. I don't need projectile protection. Like, really don't need it. Oh, that's a weird glitch. Okay. Let's get this in here for now. Just get out of my way. You know, I could actually let that despawn. I really don't need projectile protection. It's really not on my list of needs. That was such a long go just to get that book. Looks like I'm gonna have to collect some more leather. Holy crud. Well, I have a full, well, not a full shulker box. I've got a few stacks of leather. And I don't think there's even going to be upwards of 4 stacks of leather that we're going to need for this. But we've got enough to make sure that I'm not going to have to keep going back and forth to make sure that we've got enough leather for this. So I'm going to be marching on back, and we're going to see what this R&D division instructor has got for us. Let's get ourselves on back there. Alright, I am on back. I've got... Oh, it's on there. I gotta go and I put it all into the chest here, my ender chest. So now, I do have a whole bunch of paper that I still have in there. And the reason why I did this is because I don't really know exactly how this is gonna go about. Explosions continue. But yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go about, like how many more times I'm gonna have to insert this. So why waste leather? And that is my mindset right now. I do have paper, lots of it, enough for the entire shot, but I've made a stack of books just in case. And in so doing, we'll see what he's going to do here. Alright, aside being pushed around by this instructor. Come on. Oh, sometimes the NPCs really annoy me. We're ready to get some more books. I'm down to 2 stacks of leather. I'm starting to get nervous here, guys. Complete. Very good. What do I got? Protection 4. Why does everybody want to go around Hillsbrad right now for? That's so annoying. Let's see if I can still... What the heck? Come on. Okay, yeah, complete. It's giving me another book. Projectile protection. Still useless to me. I'm down to my final bit of leather. We're going to talk to him again. Yes, I'll get you some more books. This is my last leather, guys. This is my last leather. Alright, let's give it to him. Hello, Talamir. Yes, thank you. Power 4. I really don't care about Power 4. You get that advanced Power 4 right there. I'm out of leather. And I'm out of paper. What am I gonna do, guys? Yes, I'll bring you some more. You can count on me. Oh. So I gotta go on back to the Citadel. Not just the Citadel. I gotta go back to the villager, the villager village, the village, whatever you want to call it, village. And I'm gonna have to go and farm some more leather. I'm completely out, guys. This is terrible. All right. So while I've been working on getting more and more leather, I have been, instead of AFKing, building this. And you guys have been seeing me clip away at this slowly. This was completely an unintentional build. I just started at it, and here it is. So I put inside there some flooring, which is really, really nice. It is diorite, yes. It is diorite. But diorite looks awesome when it comes to Conquest Reforged. It's a great block. They did a great job at making this look good. And it looks really good with the polished diorite combined with regular diorite. So I thought that would be the best one to do. It's very subtle. And I put in this 3x3 piston door that is 1x1 thick, or that's one block thick, which is great. It fit in there so well, and I was very pleased with it. It took a little bit to get it connected in. But I'm working now on this little area here, which is going to be the primary gate to getting into here. I'm going to be building another secondary gate in the other side, but it's not something that I'm putting in right away. It's the same thing with the walls in general. It's something I've been clipping at when I feel like it, but I haven't been able to figure out how I'm going to do this. It might look good with towers on both sides on this part, but will it look good on the inside? I'm not sure. I think I might just put it in general. It is supposed to be what this is plus a bit, maybe 5 blocks higher after that. I'm still not sure how it's going to go. I am following the same standard style as always. I mean, it is a lot of cobblestone. I'm aware of that. But it's a village, and this is supposed to be an upgraded village. An upgraded village is going to use the stone bricks a lot, and it's going to use a lot of cobble because it's the palette that's used for villages, at least in 1.12. I went through the whole shot, went through them all. But what I did notice is that we are getting points towards the faction every single time for the Citadel. So it makes me wonder if maybe Jordy had set up a vendor, one of those running vendors that you always see flying all over the place. Maybe he set up a vendor for those, and I'm just collecting up enough points for that particular faction, and then I'll get to see what else that's got entailed. But this is definitely just a straight up standard repeatable quest. And yes, it's a lot of bucks wasted. I'm so unhappy about it. It's supposed to allow you to eventually get up to mending, but that just isn't happening, guys. So I'm gonna get on back to the what would you call us? I never gave that village a name. For the villagers' village is what I've been calling it. I gotta get it a name some point. Maybe we'll call it the Plains. Plainsvale? No. I'm gonna look for some sort of name that makes logical sense. We'll go spooky noises. See what I can do. And we're gonna get on our way back there, and I'm gonna continue working on making that build, that unexpected build. Ooh, I'm not going down. Just maybe I might be able to go and finish that up. Let's start working on the walls. This is not really what I was intending to do in this episode, to be honest. Well, guys, it's been a while, like a really long while, at least for me, not for you guys. I was planning to have 2 episodes in a row kind of thing like I did there last week. Or I guess it was the last week's last week. Whatever. Obviously, you guys can see some changes here. I have given up on some things. It's not really so much given up, it's just that it was just taking... I saw no improvement for going back and forth constantly. I've got lots of leather. I've made the double cow farm, as you can see there. I may have shown them in the previous clip. It's been, as I said, a while since I last recorded, I think 2 or 3 days ago. But I have been working on this in its stead, and what was just a little project that I was plucking away at while I was bored waiting for the leather to accumulate ended up making this. So let me see if I can get myself into the sky, and I'll do a fly around. I think this is... Oh, come on. I do have my elytra on, yep. I've done that more than one time. I suddenly understand constantly why, when I'm watching other people's Let's Plays, why they're constantly like, oh, forgot my elytra. Alright. Now, this other thing is that these are Flight Duration 3. I'm never going to use them again. Once I'm burned through them, that's it. So there it is. And I think it came together quite well. I think it would look even better if it was using, what do you call them? Shaders, if I was using a shader pack. So I really like the design there. It's turned out, they're actually almost identical to the tower that's connected to the main estate. And that's another thing, actually. I came up with a name finally. It's a bit of a Latin name, I think. But it basically just means, what is it? Plains, what is it called? Plains Village or something like that when you put it in Latin. But Paguairi, I think it is. Paguairi Estates. So that's the critter. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm just so unhappy about the issue with trying to get through the that last quest, in which I found out was a repeatable quest and that just gives you books. I was expecting there to be a mending book in there eventually, but it just wasn't happening. So yeah, this was the result of that instead. So you get this guy instead, guys. It was a lot of fun to build. I haven't finished like put any furnishings on the inside. I'll see how that goes. But it was a lot of fun. Some other things that I've been doing. Oh, I still have to put the lamps in. Yes, that is something I gotta do. So lamps are in. I need to put the door on the other side as well. I'll give you a little bit of a tour. There's nothing special. It's a lot of empty rooms at the moment. But still, it has a lot of promise. I think a lot of these areas here would be areas for sitting, sleeping, preparation, military gear or protection, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I got in there, and it just looks so epic. Oh, I'm forgetting it's nighttime. Well, yeah, there it is. I think I'm gonna shoot my way up there, and I think it's about time that we call this an episode. So, wow, this is a good way to end the episode. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I wish I could actually get out a little bit farther so you guys could see the front there a bit better. But yeah. Oh, there's baddies all around. Oh no, this doesn't bode well. Let's get myself back up here. Here I'm trying to do an intro and it just ain't working none. Ha 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 ha. There we are. With an arrow in my head. That skeleton had some pretty darn good aim. So if you guys liked the episode, please do leave a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. See you guys all in another episode. Bye.